What's going on, everybody? This is Chris from Sit and Smoke Hookah. Today I'm bringing you guys a review on Haze's, one of their new flavors. This is called Pumpkin Pleasure. Got it right there. So this came out with Skills on the Rocks and the Sub-Zero. Now, decided to review this one now because Thanksgiving is in about, it's in 2 days. And, it's just like the holiday season, so I figured pretty good time to review this. This is my first pumpkin flavor I've ever smoked, ever. It never really caught my interest to try a pumpkin flavor, so kind of excited to do this now. This is my third time smoking it, but I'm going to go ahead and give you guys, my honest opinions from every single time that I've tried it. Now, the smell to it is very strong. Very strong. I mean, it's just potent. It's full of spices, and I pick up a lot of, I want to say, like nutmeg, clove, things like that. And, there is, like, a little, pumpkin-esque to it. To me, it doesn't smell exactly like pumpkin pie. It smells like, kind of like a spiced pumpkin pie, like an overly spiced pumpkin pie. Now, the smell kind of threw me off. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit too much of a flavor. Now, the first time I tried it, just the flavor by itself, it was great, actually. I was surprised it wasn't, as overpowering as I expected it to be. Now, that's actually a good thing because, like I said, the smell's pretty strong. So the flavor was just perfect. And then I was told to mix it with Fumari French vanilla, which I have right here, to kind of slightly mellow out the flavor a little bit if it's too strong. So I just tried it out, and the French vanilla actually made it really great. Kind of smoothed out the flavor, didn't take it out though, and just added that little bit of pinch of vanilla, which is great, So that worked out very well. Now today I have the just the flavor itself, the Pumpkin Pleasure. So I got this in my KM Double Wheat with a Godfather bowl, 3 Cocoa Dramas on top, and new hose. It's been smoking for about maybe 20 minutes. So I'll go ahead and show you guys some clouds as usual, and just talk about the flavor. Dramas are actually getting pretty small now. I did leave them on the stove for quite some time. Smoke is still pretty great though. Getting really good output, nice and thick. Kind of lingers on in the air a little bit. So that's good, but clouds aren't always everything. But it's just nice to have. So yeah, as you guys can see, the smoke is great. It's not too light. I don't like it too heavy either, so this is kind of the perfect medium for me. Now the taste. On the inhale, it's a lot of spice. Lots of it, actually. You just kind of feel in the back of your throat, good amount of spice. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what's in there. Honestly, I do want to say a cinnamon, nutmeg type of thing, and there's that pumpkin-esque to it as well. Now on the exhale, there is more of the pumpkin flavor comes out, and kind of this little creamy tone to it. The smoke has this creamy texture to it. Which reminds me of the kind of the whipped cream that you would add on pumpkin pie if you do that. So yeah, the smoke on the exhale definitely does give me that kind of feeling to it, texture to it. Now earlier I said the smell of it, I was getting a lot of clove. I want to say that there is actually clove because my tongue is slightly numb, which clove will do that. Clove can numb your tongue and your gums. So I'm getting a slight numbness, so I'm assuming that there's clove in here, either that or I'm just tricking myself into believing that there's clove in here, therefore my tongue is turning numb. But yeah, my tongue is a little numb, and the smoke itself just tingles in your mouth. There's just that much spice to it. It's not a bad thing at all. It's actually pretty great, especially for this being my first pumpkin type flavor. It's kind of nice, I guess, a little bit different than what I'm used to. The flavor is surprisingly very, very enjoyable. It's not too sweet. In fact, I wouldn't really say it's sweet at all. I mean, yeah, it's sweet, but it's not that's not what you first think of when you're smoking it. It doesn't just taste like sugar in a can type of thing. It's actual flavor. to it. It's not, the flavor isn't like a background flavor. The flavor is dominant, like it's completely there. So there's a lot of like that, just bitterness, spiciness. It is actually a pretty spicy flavor. I'm not gonna lie, and it's delicious. Honestly, it's great. This is something that if I have the chance to on Thanksgiving, unfortunately I'll be at my family's house, but I wouldn't mind smoking this right after, eating a slice of pumpkin pie or whatever. But yeah, it's actually a very good flavor. Now, the only thing I have to say is the name itself, Pumpkin Pleasure. Yeah, there is a pumpkin, kind of S to it, but with all the spices added, I wouldn't necessarily name this flavor Pumpkin Pleasure. I would name it more of like, I don't know, like holiday mix or something like that, because the flavor itself, it reminds me mostly of Christmas, things that I see more around Christmas time, more than just kind of pumpkin pie. It's just all the spices and things like that that just kind of gives me that like that memory thought or whatever, that it just basically all the holidays, like it's a great flavor. Does it really taste like pumpkin pie? In my honest opinion, no. If this was given to me and I was told it, I didn't know what it was, I would never have guessed pumpkin pie. Like, yeah, there is pumpkin flavor, but it's just, I would have said it was some sort of like holiday mix, basically. So the name is a little, kind of, I think it'd be better off as like a holiday mix, but pumpkin pleasure works just as well. I'm not talking down about it whatsoever. It's actually a great flavor. I thoroughly did enjoy it. I actually might see myself. No, actually, this is something I would end up purchasing again, which is rare for me because these kind of flavors, I like them. I like them when they're around, but I won't actually like kind of chase after them. But this one's actually pretty damn good. I would actually go after this one, especially around these kind of times, around like November, December, where the holidays are. It's kind of a flavor I wouldn't mind having around. Now, other than that, I think I basically covered everything. Very spicy flavor. Pretty sure that there's clove in it because my mouth is actually pretty numb right now, but I could be full of shit. I don't really know. Smoke output's great. Everything's great about it. It's, I guess, your typical haze. I'm still kind of new to the whole haze thing, but it's not any sort of like chemical, artificial tasting thing. It's actually just a pretty good flavor. I mean, it's just full of. I mean, it's just a lot of. It's complexity, honestly. It's a very complex flavor. It's not just one or two things that's going on. There's actually a lot of things going on, which is great. I love that. There's, it's just nice to have something different for me every now and then. This is definitely one of them. So, I mean, if you guys are into like the whole, holiday flavorings, things like that, spices, whatnot, and you're into like pumpkin pie, this is definitely a flavor that you would want to pick up. No lie. Like, I actually enjoyed this. Haze did a pretty damn good job on this. It's unbiased. Actually, is it biased? I don't know, because this is my first pumpkin flavor, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. So, in the end, this flavor's great. I would definitely pick it up again. Honestly, you guys should definitely try it if you get the chance to. I don't think that you'd regret it. Other than that, let me know if you guys try it. Let me know in the comments like what you guys think about it, if there is clove in there or not, because honestly, I don't know, and I don't really want to research it. But, yeah, you guys, this is Chris from Sit and Smoke Hookah. This is my review on Haze Pumpkin Pleasure. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe because it makes me really happy. Other than that, thank you guys for 275 subscribers as of this morning. Really appreciate it. Let's try to get that 300 just because it'll make me feel good. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and happy holidays, have a good Thanksgiving, and take care.